You can call the best AI models in the world right now for free and skip the credit card completely. The only thing standing between you and those models is a free API key. I'll show you where to get one and which ones are actually worth it. Here's a real request going out to a live model and the answer streaming straight back. No bill, no setup fee, no trial clock ticking down. And this is a genuine free tier, not $30 of credit that vanishes before you finished your coffee. But something shifted this year. The free limits got tighter, and half the guides you'll find online are already out of date. The best place to start is OpenRouter. One key, more than 20 models behind it, and still no credit card. Want raw speed? Groq streams Llama 7dB at around 300 tokens a second, for free. Want a giant context window? Google hands you 1,000,000 tokens on Gemini, also completely free. And those are just 3 of 13 real free providers you can sign up for today. So here's the plan. The provider's worth your time, how to grab a key in about a minute, and the catch hiding in every free tier. Let's start with OpenRouter because it's the fastest way in. One account gives you a single OpenAI style endpoint with more than 20 free models sitting behind it. No card required at sign-up. Here's what free actually buys you. 20 requests a minute and 50 a day, shared across every model. That sounds small, but for a side project, 50 calls a day is often enough to build the entire thing. And if you outgrow it, a one-time $10 top-up lifts your ceiling to 1,000 requests a day for the life of the account. And these are not throwaway models. On the free list, you'll find OpenAI's OpenGPT OS 120B Qwen 3 coder with a 1,000,000 token window and NVIDIA's Nematron family, all the way up to a 550 billion parameter model. The clever part is you switch between any of them by changing a single word in your request. Same code, different brain. Next up is Groq, and it's built different. It doesn't run on ordinary graphics cards. It runs on custom LPU chips designed for exactly one job, pushing tokens out the door as fast as physically possible. Independent benchmarks from artificial analysis clock Llama 3.370B at around 300 tokens a second. In practice, the answer appears faster than you can read it. The free tier here is 30 requests a minute and 1,000 a day on a fully OpenAI compatible endpoint with a 128K context window. That mix of speed and simplicity makes Groq the obvious pick for voice assistance and real-time chat, where a 2-second pause is the difference between magic and broken. One thing to know before you build on it, earlier this year, Groq cut most of its models from 14,000 daily requests down to 1,000 with almost no notice. That's the honest reality of free tiers. The numbers can and do move under you, so don't hard-code your app around a single provider's limits. Google's AI Studio is the one to reach for when you're drowning in text. Gemini Flash accepts up to 1,000,000 tokens of context in a single call. To put that in perspective, that's a whole codebase, a stack of PDFs, or an entire novel handed to the model at once, with room left over. No splitting documents into little chunks and stitching the answers back together. But there's a catch, and it's fresh. Google recently slashed the flagship Flash free tier down to just 20 requests a day after demand for Gemini 3 and its Nano Banana image model went through the roof. If 20 is too tight, the lighter Flash Lite model still gives you 500 requests a day, and Google's Open Gemma models sit on a far looser limit of 14,000 daily requests, all for free. Cerebras is the throughput monster of the group. It runs models on a single chip roughly the size of a dinner plate, and its free tier hands you around 1,000,000 tokens a day on Llama 70B. Think of it as a workhorse, not a chat partner. It's built for batch jobs, cleaning a dataset, summarizing a pile of documents, processing things while you sleep. Mistral, the French lab, wins on sheer volume. Its experiment tier gives you roughly 1,000,000,000 tokens a month, which is a genuinely enormous amount of room to build in. And its CodeShell model is one of the better free options for writing and refactoring real code, not just chatting about it. So where's the cost buried? To use that free tier, you have to let Mistral train on the prompts and responses you send it. For a hobby project or a demo, that's a perfectly fair trade. For anything touching client data or private source code, it's a firm no. GitHub Models is the sleeper pick here. With nothing more than the GitHub account you already have, you get access to genuinely frontier models, GPT-5, OpenAI's O3 and O4 mini reasoners, DeepSeek R1, Meta's Llama, and Microsoft's Phi, all through one Azure-hosted endpoint that speaks the OpenAI format. The catch is fairly tight token limits per request, so treat it as a place to prototype and compare models, not to serve production traffic. Cloudflare Workers AI takes a different angle. It runs inference at the edge, physically close to your users. The free plan gives you 10,000 neurons a day, which is Cloudflare's unit of compute. spread across more than 20 models including GPT-OS and Kimi. The context windows are smaller here, so keep your prompts lean and it flies. NVIDIA runs its own free door at build.nvidia.com. Verify a phone number and you get 40 requests a minute across its Nematron models, served on the very same data center hardware the big labs rent by the thousand. It's a clean way to test the models NVIDIA itself is pushing. Then there are the specialists worth keeping in your back pocket. Cohere gives out free keys tuned for search and retrieval apps, capped for non-commercial use. And Hugging Face is the front door to over 100,000 open models, with a small monthly credit so you can try them before committing to anything. Now, if you only need to kick the tires on a model, trial credits stretch surprisingly far. DeepSeek drops 10 million tokens in your lap, enough to seriously stress test its reasoning. SambaNova gives you $5 of credit running the giant Llama 405B AI 21 hands over $10 for its Jamba models, and Base 10 is the most generous with a full $30 to spend however you like. Treat these as a tasting menu, then build on a permanent free tier. And the most private option of all needs no key and no internet whatsoever. Ollama pulls an open model straight down onto your own laptop and runs it fully offline. After that first download, every single token is free forever and your data never leaves the machine. For sensitive work, that is genuinely hard to beat. So how do you actually get one of these keys? The flow is nearly identical everywhere. Open the provider's console, sign in with Google or GitHub, and find the page labeled API keys. Click Create, give the key a name so you remember what it's for, and copy the string it shows you. Most consoles reveal that key exactly once, so grab it right then. One rule that will save you real pain: don't paste that key directly into your code. Store it in an environment variable, load it from there at runtime, and keep it out of screenshots, public repositories, and your Git history. A leaked key is just a bill that a stranger on the other side of the world gets to run up on your behalf. Here's the part that makes this whole thing click. Almost every provider we've covered speaks the same OpenAI style format. So you point your existing client at a different base URL, like Groq's or OpenRouter's, swap in the new key, and the exact same code now runs against a completely different provider. Learn that one pattern, and every free tier on this list opens up to you, no rewrites required. But let's be honest with each other for a second. Free rarely means free. The cost doesn't disappear, it just moves off your credit card and onto something else, usually your privacy or the quality you actually receive. There are 3 trade-offs worth walking through before you commit to one. The first trade-off is your data. Google will train on your prompts unless you're based in Europe or the UK. Mistral's generous free tier flat out requires you to opt into training. So if what you're sending is at all sensitive, read the data policy before your first request, or pick one of the providers that promise, in writing, not to train on your inputs. The second trade-off is quality. To keep their costs down, some providers serve a smaller context window, or lower precision 4-bit weights on the free endpoint than the ones you'd get on a paid plan. On simple tasks, you genuinely won't notice the difference. On hard, multi-step reasoning, you sometimes will, so it's worth testing before you trust it. The third trade-off is reliability. On a free tier, there's no service guarantee at all. Limits can be cut overnight, and Groq and Google both did exactly that this year. Latency climbs during peak hours, and plenty of providers block traffic coming from VPNs and data center IP ranges, which can lock you out at the worst possible moment. So how do you actually choose between them? Don't really. Match the provider to your bottleneck instead. Reach for Groq when you need speed, reach for Google when you need a huge context window, reach for Cerebras or Mistral when you need sheer volume, and reach for OpenRouter when you just want one key that reaches all of them at once. The setup that actually survives real usage uses 2 keys, not one, with automatic failover between them. When your primary provider hits its daily limit, your code catches the error and falls back to the second one, and your app keeps running. A 10-line wrapper buys you a service that doesn't fall over at 2 in the afternoon. So there's your map, free keys, real frontier models, and not a credit card in sight. Start with OpenRouter and Groq today. Add a second provider before you actually need it, keep every key in an environment variable, and check the data policy before you send anything you'd hate to leak.